Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and this is gonna be my first video on this channel, so I hope you will like it. Let's start with an introduction. I'm not gonna reveal my name here, but let's consider myself as Mr. X. Hopefully I will reveal it soon as I get good response on this video. Let's start with a little background. I have done all A levels in commerce field. I opted for economics, maths, and accounting in my A levels. And I myself was a nominated student in this scholarship. I have applied for bachelor's in international business economics at my two preferred universities. First choice is my Budapest University of Economics and Business, and the other one is ELTE, Eötvös Laurent University. And I'm in between this process. So I'm gonna tell what things you should do and what things you should not, and some tips for all level student, because when I researched about the scholarship, there was not such information on YouTube and any other platform for all level student. This is gonna be an informative video rather than entertaining, as it should be. So bear with that. So let's get started with this video. So, content. So, first of all, what is Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship? Then it comes, am I eligible as an A-level student? Because most of the scholarships are not for O and A-level students. Requirements, then step-by-step application process, which is a very important step here. So, then it comes, do you need to take any test like USAT? Any required documents, motivation letter, timeline and what to expect, final tips, and then it comes conclusion, things only A-level students have to do. Introduction, what is Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship? The scholarship is a fully funded scholarship offered by Hungarian government for international students. It covers tuition fees, accommodation, monthly stipend, and even medical insurance. This also includes flight tickets. So, am I eligible as an A-level student? Yes, A-level students are eligible. You need at least two A-level subjects, an O-level background with English and maths, 2 years gap maximum, a good academic record, and a strong motivation letter, English proficiency certificate exemption. It's like if you have English proficiency certificate, you get the exemption from IELTS or any other English test. This is why this scholarship is more loved and more preferred, because you don't have to give any English test like IELTS and other English tests. So this is the best part of this scholarship. So, step-by-step application process. So, step one, you have to create an account on HEC portal, choose scholarship, and fill out the relevant details. This is a Pakistani portal, and the step two is Dream Apply portal, which is an Hungarian website, and there you have to apply and select the preferred universities and programs, and you have to submit the relevant documents. Step three is the USAT. So, what is USAT? We'll get to know in next slide. Do you need to take the USAT test? Yes, you will need to take the USAT test, because this is the most important part of the scholarship, because if you do not give this test, you are not nominated by the HC and you are not eligible for the scholarship. So, if you are good at academics, you have to be very well prepared for this test. This test is conducted by HEC, and in major cities of Pakistan like Karachi. This is conducted by HEC and ETC, Education Testing Council, and it's mandatory for shortlisting. The USAT is the undergraduate studies admission test. Is a simpler test like SATs, covering English, math, and logical reasoning and general knowledge. So they are different type of USAT tests. So you get these separate tests like USAT for engineering, USAT for medical, USAT for arts, and USAT for commerce. So I gave the commerce one. So the subjects I prepared for were commerce, accounting, economics, English, and maths. So you get the 75 MCQs of these subjects and 25 marks for the essays, which are argumentative essays, and one is narrative essay. So in total, you have 100 marks. So you have to get 70 plus score in order to get this scholarship. But this is only for commerce. But if you are in medical or engineering, the competition is much higher. So you have to score 80, 85 plus score. Here's why it matters. Your USAT score plus academic record are used by HEC to nominate you. Let's track the steps here. Like you have to give USAT, then HEC nominates you. They transfer the nominated and waiting list of students to Tempus Dream Apply, which is the Hungarian website, and then the universities conducts the interviews and other visa application. But first, the most important part is to get nominated in this test. So if you are not nominated by HEC, you won't be selected for the scholarship. So getting nominated for this scholarship is the main part. Next, required documents. If you are an O&A level student, you need to get your O&A level transcripts, which are general certificates, statement of results, and secondly, you have to have final term results like mocks. This is the part where I was stuck. So yeah, so you have to be very prepared for this and you have to give your mocks and get good grades in mocks too. Equivalence certificate is a document that confirms that your international qualifications are equivalent to Pakistani standards. So you have to visit ABCC, which is situated in many major cities like Karachi, and for O levels you will get the secondary school certificate, which will be equivalent to your O level qualification, and for O and A level qualification you will get an equivalent certificate which will be higher secondary school certificate. So these two certificates are very important for the scholarship. And then it comes motivation letters, which is required by the university itself. We will cover in the coming slide. Then passport, recommendation letters from your teachers, but it varies. Like many universities require this document and many doesn't. So yeah, according to the requirement, you have to submit that document. Now, medical certificate. This is a document that you will have to submit after you got nominated and contains your medical history. So yeah, you will get a relevant template available on Hungarian website, which is Tempus Dream Apply. So you will get the template there. So it is very easy and you will get yourself tested and you can submit here. Now, motivation letter tips, which is very important because if your motivation letter is not strong and not showing that you are actually worthy for the scholarship, then you will not be selected for by the university. So you have to be very careful while writing this motivation letter. You will get dozens of videos on YouTube, so you can get the information there, what points you have to mention. So here's just a quick brief breakdown. So why you choose Hungary and US specific program, how your past education fits, what you plan to do after graduation, be original, specific and positive. Special tips from my side will be that when you will be writing the motivation letter, brief introduction, then cover all of these points. And what I did, I mentioned a professor from my preferred university, and I mentioned why I'm inspired by his work and that's the reason why I want to get in this university. So this is a strong point and it worked for me. So this is the special tip from my side. Here's a quick timeline from my experience. So November 2025 to January 2026, the applications will be opened. So March to April, shortlisting and online interviews. June, July, final selection. August, September, visa, travel, and start of semester. USAT test is conducted after every 3 months. The last user test was in Feb 2025, and I remember I gave tuitions to my female friend, which she appeared for this test. So the next test will be after 3 months, and then again 3 months. Then you have the time until next Feb, which will be Feb 2026, and that will be the last user for this year. So, final tips: prepare for USAT, choose programs you're actually passionate about, avoid fake documents, verification is strict, try to get legit documents and upload them. Stay connected on Facebook groups for update, prepare early for your interview, confidence is the key. Bank statement. This part is like no one told me because this is when the visa process starts. So you have to have a bank statement approx 150k to 300k. This is Pakistani rupees. So this for 3 months, like you have to lock an amount 150k to 300k in your father's bank account or in your own personal bank account. So you have to give the recent 3 months bank statement to the for the visa application. Have backup. So like if you're applying for this scholarship, try to apply for more scholarship for Turkey and other scholarship. You will get dozens of video on YouTube and in Pakistani universities as well. The most important tip will be the patience. Like if you're not patient during this process, you're gonna lose your mind. Because I applied in November, so have been waiting for literally 5 to 6 months now, but still I'm in the process. So you have to be very patient. Conclusion. The conclusion is mainly for the ONA level students. So the documents you required is general certificate, statement of results, English proficiency certificate. Try to get this certificate from your school, and you have to mention O and A levels usually for 5 years, but if you have done in 4 years, so 4 years would be fine. Equivalent certificate from IBCC. And when the university accepts you, you have to get your documents attested from IBCC and MOFA. MOFA is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This is when the visa process starts, so you have to get your documents attested. The main documents which are attested are the equivalence certificate, but I haven't been on the stage, so I'll update when I get on the stage. But the the most of the information I have covered, and if you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section. Yeah, so it was really nice talking to you guys. It was one-sided, but yeah, sure. So subscribe to this channel, like on this video, and comment on this video so I can know that you like this video. So if you find this video informative, yeah, share this. Thank you so much. Bye.